On today's episode of Living in Fargo, North Dakota, we are going over the top 5 neighborhoods in Fargo. Now, we're not discussing any neighborhoods in the surrounding communities like West Fargo, Moorhead, Horace. We're sticking strictly to the city of Fargo and the top 5 neighborhoods there. Now, of course, this is based on my opinion and the opinion of the clients that I have helped find their homes over the last 10 years. But honestly, the best neighborhoods have the best amenities. The homes are nice and well kept, and they're really close to restaurants, parks, playgrounds. All of these things come into account when we're looking at our best neighborhoods. So let's look at the top 5 and try not to be offended if your neighborhood is not on my list today. There's a lot of other great neighborhoods as well, but let's get into these ones. I'm Megan Oy with Remax Legacy Realty, and every day I talk to people just like you. So whether you are 9 days or 90 days out from your move to Fargo or around the FM area, I'm here to help make that a smooth transition. All of my contact information is in the description below. Feel free to schedule a Zoom call with me, shoot me a text message, phone call, email, whatever contact method is most preferred by you works for me. And we can start talking about the process of moving you in or around Fargo, North Dakota. Make sure to hit subscribe and the bell for notifications so that you're the first to know about the current market in Fargo and everything we have to offer here. Now let's look at these top 5 neighborhoods. The first neighborhood on our list is composed of 2 neighborhoods. We have Clara Barton and Hawthorne. These are some of the oldest neighborhoods in Fargo with truly some of the most beautiful homes. The reason we're grouping them together is because they flow together seamlessly and because they share schools. So the kids from Clara Barton and Hawthorne will attend Hawthorne Elementary from kindergarten through 2nd grade, and then Clara Barton Elementary from 2nd grade through 5th grade. After that, they'll move over to Ben Franklin Middle School and then Fargo North High School. These areas are full of beautiful architecture and historic homes. Some of the homes here you will find are in a historic district, which means that if you were going to do any exterior work on your home and you're going to have to pull a permit for that work, it also has to be approved architecturally through the historic district. The idea is to keep the integrity of those homes and keep them looking closer to their original architecture to really enhance the history of downtown Fargo. Homes out here will range in prices. You'll find stuff for $150,000 all the way up over $850,000. It really just depends on the size of the home and how well it's been kept up throughout the years. The age ranges of the homes are going to be from 100 plus years ago. And then you'll also find homes that are scattered throughout that were maybe built in the year 2000 or later, although those are definitely fewer. Nearby parks for this area, I believe, is one of the best parts of this area. We're really close to downtown with Clara Barton and Hawthorne, and because of that, right next to Island Park. Island Park has some really great amenities for people. They've got playgrounds. They have the Island Park pool, which is currently being redone, so it's going to be a newer, bigger, better pool for that area. They have tennis courts, basketball courts, grills. You can rent the gazebo down there. There's just a lot going on, and it is a very large park. It is also Fargo's oldest park, and it butts right up to downtown Fargo, which of course is full of restaurants and shops. Another park that is great in the Clara Barton and Hawthorne area is Lindenwood Park. This one actually does have campsites. It does have a couple playgrounds, and it also has bike paths and trails for cross country skiing. That's a mouthful. It's also right along the Red River, so there is fishing opportunities, and there is also areas to put your kayak in, your canoe, whatever that might be. And there is a walking bridge that goes over to the Minnesota side where you will find Gooseberry Park. This is the largest park in Fargo, so it's a really cool thing to have so close to those Clara Barton and Hawthorne neighborhoods. Other things that are kind of near there, right off of University, some of the best and oldest restaurants in Fargo, including Dwayne's Pizza, Luna, and the Taco Shop. You're also very close to the interstate, but not so close that it's loud and that you would hear it. It's just an easy commute to everywhere. If you're looking to go straight downtown, you're right there. If you're looking to get on the interstate to hop to maybe one of the western communities here in Fargo, it's really not that far. So it's a great place to live, and the homes are gorgeous. Second on our list is Longfellow neighborhood, which is in North Fargo. Now they have Longfellow Elementary there. You might be noticing a trend with these neighborhoods having the same name as their elementary school. However, some small section of Longfellow neighborhood actually is zoned to go to Washington Elementary, so that's something to keep in mind if you're considering this neighborhood. The kids will attend middle school at Ben Franklin and high school at Fargo North High, and there's a lot of great parks in this area as well. The main one that they have is Longfellow Park. Everything's named Longfellow up here. But that place has tons of baseball fields, softball fields, basketball courts, pickleball courts. They have an ice rink and a warming house. It's a really activity-friendly park. Now there's a couple other parks in Longfellow neighborhood, including North Oaks Park and Holm Park. These are really more grassy parks. They don't have a lot of amenities in the actual park, but it's a great place to go and relax. Something else that's great about this area of town is Edgewood Golf Course. It is a pretty difficult golf course that goes along the Red River, and I am absolutely terrible every time I golf there because of the abundance of trees, which we're not used to on some of our other golf courses in and around Fargo, Moorhead, all the areas. Right next to Edgewood Golf Course out there, they have the newer development of Edgewood Estates. Homes in this area of the Longfellow neighborhood, as defined by the city of Fargo, North Dakota, homes in this area are going to be on the spendier side. You're going to be looking at maybe $750,000 and up to over $1 million. The homes are gorgeous and they're all pretty much brand new within the last few years. And like I said, they've got a great view of Edgewood Golf Course, so that's a great place to check out. A lot of the other homes in Longfellow are going to be a little older. You're going to be seeing homes from the 70s, 80s, 90s, price ranging from $300,000 up, over $750,000 in that area. But it is really a sought-after area in North Fargo. And people love the schools there. They love the community. North Fargo really seems like it's its own city, although it is not. It is all the city of Fargo. So lots of great things out there. You're definitely closer to the airport, definitely closer to NDSU, the Fargo Dome, Red Pepper, which is one of my favorite restaurants in North Fargo. So that is Longfellow community, Longfellow neighborhood. That is our number 2. The third neighborhood on our list today is Rose Creek. Rose Creek is located in South Fargo, and construction began on the development in 1989 and finished up in 2005. Home prices range from $450,000 all the way up to over $1 million. This development itself surrounds the Rose Creek Golf Course, which is a gorgeous 18-hole golf course that has its own clubhouse and restaurant attached. Other things nearby, there are not a ton of parks within the actual neighborhood itself, but you're very close to the Red River where you can do cross-country skiing, frolfing, better known as disc golf, tons of trails and bike paths around those parks, and just really great views in general. Kids that are growing up in this area or are going to be attending Centennial Elementary, Discovery Middle School, and Davies High School, which is the newest high school, the newest public high school in South Fargo. Now, I think that was built in 2011, but again, just the newest. A lot of amenities nearby, grocery stores, restaurants, and a lot of new development surrounding this area as well. And of course, it is a quick trip to I-29 to hop on the interstate, so conveniently located. All of these things together make this Rose Creek our number 3. The number 4 top neighborhood in Fargo, North Dakota is Davies. Now, Davies is composed of a bunch of different subdivisions and developments, so it's rather large when you're looking at what the city of Fargo determines to be Davies neighborhood. It is at the most southern point of the city of Fargo, and it is a lot of new construction and new development. However, if you're looking for something a little more established, so you're not around the noise of new construction, they have that there as well, as this has been going on and growing since 2011. Davies is known for Davies High School. It's a really great treat for the kids that live nearby because they have a great fun outdoor pool with a huge water slide or two. Additionally, there are like 5 or 6 parks within this neighborhood, and all of them have different playgrounds, bike paths, basketball courts, tennis courts, soccer fields, grills and gazebos. It's a really great place to build community, and you really don't have to go that far out of Davies neighborhood to find something fun to do. Nearby amenities, you are going to find tons of newer restaurants and grocery stores, as it is more of a newly developed area. But also, it's great because you are really close to I-29, so quick access to get anywhere else in the Fargo and surrounding areas. Kids that are going to school in this area are going to be the same as Rose Creek, so they're going to be Centennial Elementary, Discovery Middle School, and of course, Davies High School. The reason Davies got number 4 is because they have really put a lot of thought into building this neighborhood. The parks and the space between the homes and the price range of homes that you can get here, again, is so wide that it really is very inclusive to a lot of budgets. You'll be looking at homes from $300,000 up to $850,000 and maybe even over $1 million. So there's something for everyone here, and it is a great spot to call home in Fargo. Our 5th and final neighborhood on the top 5 neighborhoods in Fargo, North Dakota is Osgood. Osgood is located in South Fargo, but it is kind of unique in that the kids that live in this neighborhood actually go to West Fargo schools. So if you're living in Osgood, you are either going to have your kid at Osgood Elementary or Deer Creek Elementary. After that, they'll head to Liberty Middle School and then Cheyenne High School. Again, all West Fargo schools. So it's kind of unique. Something else great that this neighborhood has is Osgood Golf Course. It's a 9-hole golf course with 3 extra holes for whatever reason. I've never figured that out. They have 3 bonus holes, but the main course is 9 holes. Anyways, if you've heard of this before, you can let me know. But it's an awesome golf course. They've got their pro shop there, and they also have a great restaurant. So the houses are also going to be very similar to the other neighborhoods we've seen today, where there is a wide range of pricing. If you're looking at the very east side of the Osgood neighborhood, as determined by the city of Fargo, you're looking at home prices starting around $350,000. And then if we're moving all the way to the west, where we're surrounding the golf course and maybe along the Red River even, you could get upwards of $1 million plus in terms of purchase price for a house. So again, there's a big variety. Also included in this Osgood neighborhood is Rocking Horse Farm. That's a newer community within Fargo, within the community, and it's very unique, and it's something we're gonna have to discuss on the next video or in the near future. Tons of amenities near Osgood because it is very central now. Veterans Boulevard has built up so much with tons of new businesses and restaurants, and so has 45th Street and 52nd Avenue. So you are not without some of the best amenities in the area if you're living in Osgood. That is the reason Osgood hit number 5. Now there again is tons of great neighborhoods in Fargo, North Dakota. We didn't have time for all of them today. But if you're curious to know more about these neighborhoods and more about Fargo and the surrounding areas, make sure to hit subscribe and tap the bell for notifications so that you're the first to know when we come out with something new explaining our community. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and we'll see you next time.